Do you believe in this 5 single target hero lineup versus a Beastmaster Enchantress?
I like how they were talking about offlane animage over and over again, and you hit me with a, do you believe in the 5 single target? I didn't even notice that. That is actually...
Yeah, I think
they lost now that you put it like that.
I feel like, you know, I've worked with Fear a lot.
Yeah.
I've been on a couple teams with Fear. I would like to see Liquid think about these runes, combine the supports, or at least keep finding the kills.
Axes, blast off, it lands. Ollie will die, and Boxy just accepts his fate. Runs into the creeps in the tower.
23 does not get to sit here as a level 4 Slark versus a level 5 Beast with Arcane Boots Max Axe.
Going for the kill on Insania here. Nisha looks to intercept, but the flame break from the other side pushes him into Makoto. Nisha will bounce around, do some damage here. Don't expect him to be able to line up any kills. So, up to his level 6.
He's struggling. This is a goddamn struggle and a half.
Ooh, the turn. Goddamn. All right, let's see what's happened to Zai. Zai actually turns around against 23. 23 pounces away. Doesn't get hit by the bomb, though. And they are going to rotate Q in. He hits the flame break. Might be able to get this kill. Decrepify. He actually doesn't have flame break. Stun comes in. Blast off does manage to get that kill. Boxy probably going to die here to 23. Had some wand charges, though. Flame break bounces back into the flames, and Q picks up 1. Blood grenade slowing him down, but the fire, dangerous. 23 going back into it, all in, committing for the kill, and he gets it with the help of jabs. Talon bringing every single hero to a much-needed 1 fight. Finally, they made him just strike back and even things out a little bit. Hey, look at the AM. That was a huge mana void. Level 1 sticky napalm is not that much.
Oh,
Insania walks up. He's really wants to interrupt whatever's going on here in the triangle, and he's going to get a helping hand here from Nisha, who's going to bounce around. He hits Makoto a second time, finishes him up with a swashbuckle, maybe? Oh, Decrepify. No swashbuckle from Nisha either. He's going to wait it out. Gets it now.
This tower is getting really low as well. Just commit for it with Techie's Mines. A lot of pressure points for Liquid if they can find the right synchronization and hit them. Talon are going to bring numbers.
Nice shackle shot. That's a beauty. Swashbuckle coming up in a second here, but Nisha, they can still chase him down. He's slowed down a bit. Q, sticky napalm, and the last bit of damage required is not going to be there. Nisha getting some bottle heals up. Jabs chasing after him now is going to be able to link on top of him, burn through some of the mana. Mana void and a power shot finally gets that kill.
You can't help but feel like there was some missing punish here on this Talon lineup that it's greedy, but it will pay off eventually. Jabs takes that top tower. He's going to have Diffusal here. This offlane Anti-Mage is not that slow in terms of the fighting capability.
Yeah.
It can be slow in terms of like early wave clear and dealing with the map, but once he gets these skirmishes with Diffusal, he's going to do a lot of damage. Axe finish for Zai, but not finish fast enough as the drum beats him into the grave.
A smoke up from Makoto and Ollie. Once again, Talon continued to try and be the aggressors in a bit of this early game. Diffusal blade slowing him down. Unfortunately, just barely got out of the range of life drain before the shackle shot landed. That was unfortunate. Oh, managed to catch him before the Rolling Thunder. Trouble for Nisha. Nisha, shield crash, trying to stay alive, but no.
I mean, there's creeps to kill.
Jabs knows what he wants to be doing here, which is still trying to find that kill. Shackle shot lands after the Rolling Thunder. Bounce him down to low ground, though. Has a blink up. If he could just get it off. No, he's going to die here. Liquid, finally. They brought 4 heroes to one part of the map. So he's just trying to deal with what? The Roar? Maybe the Dispel of the Enchantress?
Even a Snake. Okay block here, but yeah, it's about the survivability.
Thank you.
You're going to have to wait for that
Mantar.
one. Take a couple seconds. Think about that mana void there, Jim.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, looks like the Talon smoke is just not going to work out. They're going to try and push forward on it, but that's a dangerous move. Straight up into the high ground of Team Liquid. Q will be casualty of that move.
Little too bold into that Beast Vision, into a defensive position. This is when Liquid are the strongest right now. That butterfly timing, with them all grouping up. They want Roshan here, so if you mess up a little, you feed too many kills, they're going to get that on top of the big objective, and looks like that's what's going to happen here. So now, you're going into this pit, I think. It's daytime, you're down here.
Oh, he's going to make him work for it a little bit. But yeah, they do finally get that kill, and you're right, they're going to go straight into the Roshan pit. And I think this will be a real test for Talon. Like, are they going to be able to identify the shift in this game and change their playstyle.
Or do they just feel confident to take the 5-on-5 when it comes to them?
Yeah.
Because Aegis is only as good as you can push the other objectives with it. That's traditionally what happens in these DOTA timings. You get Aegis, then it's about tier 2s and potentially going high ground, or at least forcing the enemy back so you can out-farm them. Talon might just be willing to take that.
This is a bit bold, 23. He does have the double pounds to get away, but...
I mean, that's like a pessimist viewpoint of Dota, though, you know?
I thought you would appreciate that. You are a pessimist.
I did kind of appreciate it, actually.
Primal Roar, Blast Off, and Rolling Thunder. Good kill for Liquid. And get a killing spree off of Makoto, too, so a bit of an extra gold.
I'm just saying, you can always come up with an answer, right?
Looks like Nisha's just going to go back for the normal Pango build from here. Ags, Basher, that sort of thing.
There's some little friends for you.
Are the arrows your friends?
Into your back.
Pops the Manta to be able to get rid of the disarm and is good to get the kill and get out. Rolling Thunder going to be used. Oh, no!
Jabs.
Where did Jabs come into this? A Depth Shroud thrown down, too, from the Slark, but couldn't save his buddy, who... I mean, that was a clear miscommunication. Makoto was backing away. He's like, I got the kill, that's it, and then Jabs went in. Meanwhile, Q is also going in. Fast pick onto the techies. Okay, good enough.
He's going to be agged for Makoto as well, as Ollie will get chased down. Nice little 5-man move from Liquid up the mid lane. We'll get rewarded with the Skeleton Boy. Straight into a tier 2 push. This ball is still strong. Beastmaster Dusa. Cannot underestimate.
Side lanes, though, they're getting pushed heavily. 23's already hitting the tier 3, and Jazz, we saw him earlier pushing out bottom, so it's well on its way to the tier 2. They stop 23 here. They're still going to take some serious damage on their tier 2. Foxy solo will be able to chase away 23, though. Decided on BKB. Good old reliable BKB. Little less reliable nowadays, but...
I actually think Dags is pretty good here.
Yeah, sure. Poke at the Dusa.
Like, if he just wants to throw some AM illusions out on people.
Oh, got the lasso onto a very important target. Nisha may just die 100-0 here. Gets popped. Coming in from the side, Zai is going to be controlled up by a pounce from 23. He's going to make sure that Liquid cannot escape from this fight. They kill 2 cores. They do manage to get the Dusa to TP out. And Sania is going to be spotted, so he'll likely die as well.
Great fight from Talon.
Inhibit. Into another inhibit.
More stacks for the Slark.
Spent his time to farm up. He got a very fast Blink Dagger. The BKB timing is a great idea.
Oh, he's played this game very well. And now Liquid are just trying to force this Roach contest.
We're going to take this one or not. Rolling Thunder, Jabs, hemming and hawing about whether or not he wants to go in.
That's Rolling Thunder down. You get the Lincoln's Pop Roar, but where's the follow-up?
He's going to jump down to the low ground. They do have the blast off that's going to land, but the heals are already out there onto Makoto. See, he's going to be fine for now. The rest of Liquid are still chasing, though.
Mobility is proving problematic for Liquid here. They get another good core lasso.
Oh, he's not going to make it into the Roshan pit. He's just going to die to physical damage. Talon,
they're all in the
corner, but they're going to fight with their backs against the wall here. The Depth Shroud put out onto Jabs. Jabs, not sure if he wants to use Helpman or not. I'm not sure, but they finally blow it. Zai does die, but the Slark can't have the same kind of mobility. He was blocked in. You put yourself in a corner, you won't be able to pounce back out. Mickey, though, caught in from behind. This is the Wind Ranger. Got a disarm on him, though. A very important disarm. And Talon... What was that engagement?
Why did they jam themselves all in the corner? They have,
not sure.
They have 3 mobility cores and they ended up in a part of the map where there's nowhere to go.
I've literally never seen that before. Negative Scepter done for the Pango. Here comes Liquid.
2 MKBs done for Talon. That's something to keep in mind. Wind Ranger and the Slark, and
they're going to pull him out of position. This first life is already gone. They still have a mana void for the second life. They're going to reset a little bit, and they can get the pounce around this area. Stone Gaze goes out. Mickey trying to get back. The shackle shot landed onto the Pango Rolling Thunder. They're going to speed away. Fortunately, Talon can't get any more. Oh, Jabs did go in. Popped his BKB, really went for it. The Primal Roar is going to be used. The Depth Shroud being used onto him. The shackle shot is tonight, but Makoto. Oh!
He got him all!
Jabs! The mana void to absolutely silence Liquid in this fight. They are gone, they are done, they are out, and that is a team wipe.
That's one way to push your damage numbers up. He had a quiet early game, but that is the grimace of the pinata popping and the candy falling for Talon. My God, that is why you saved that spell.
longest average games.
That's the longest average year.
That's correct.
Might have felt like it for some of these players. It's Jabs. Once War gets caught out, and there's the low of the low from the high on the high.
And gives Liquid an opportunity back into this. Now, it is going to be a risky move, but I think they have to do it. If they lose this fight, and if they lose, especially Nisha, who would be operating a dieback at that point, you may just be finding your base crumbling pretty fast.
There's still a cheese on this Liquid side, too. I mean, Zai's running around with it. There's something interesting where you might be able to pass Mickey the cheese.
Yeah, drop the dreads into the backpack or something.
Yeah, like, I'm kind of surprised Mickey doesn't just have it
Oh, you got the Lotus Orb! That's a big move, but they can still put the damage on the Deuce. Not the Mana Void is completely out. If they had an AM, where's the AM? He's finally here, but it doesn't matter. They didn't actually need the Mana Void to be able to finish up that Deuce, and they're going to use it to put Zai down into the grave. Nisha, this was going to be his dieback. Remember, he needs to be able to slip away from this. Blink out into the trees, DP out, don't move a muscle, he's away.
I mean, surely cheese on Medusa is more valuable than the treads in a high ground push situation, right?
Also, they do have a save. The reactive taser is super important, I think, to put on the Deuce. I wonder if Boxy wasn't able to get it off or what happened there. 23. It's just grab back whoever he can get his little claws on. Gonna get the two supports, so not Nisha, but again, another hero that doesn't have buyback, Boxy.
This game is becoming impossible.
Yeah.
Way too many damage threats for Liquid to deal with. They just missed the timings in these games. I go back to that first 10 minutes, this early game did not build the momentum they were looking for. You have to take those tier 1s and take away the space from Talon, get in their jungle with the Enchantress and the Beast Vision, zone them out, play this game kind of like old school Beastmaster, I think. I think just staying on your side of the map and trading farm did not feel as good as it maybe did at the time.
And a lineup that is only going to get stronger from here on out.
Right,
Liquid, they're going to need some sort of miracle to pull this game back.
It's Hex on Zai. That's it, I think.
Yeah.
Zai has to land a massive Hex here.
They're going to need a massive initiation. The smoke, it breaks. 23. He's going to see this coming. Gets off the Dark Pack. Not going to be able to get the initiation onto him.
Gonna commit up the hill?
I mean, that is way too hard. Looks like Nisha thought about it. Oh, and he's going to be pulled back into it. Drilled a little bit too close, and they nail him. Die back there. Mickey fighting for his life now, hitting some illusions while 23 starts going to work on him. Primal Roar goes down, but 23 easily shrugs it off, and the Mana Void, oh, it's coming soon. They don't need it. The Deuce once again falls without it. 23, he's going to be able to stay alive thanks to Ollie. Big heals. Oh, the AM is super low as well. The axe is cutting through. Jabs, you going to be able to blink away, or is he going to play for off his second life? Still has that one ready to go. Makoto needs help, but it looks like Liquid, somehow they were able to make that work for them. Despite their early loss of Nisha.
Stalled out some of the Slark saves at the start of that fight, and then, I mean, it's going to cost a Mickey buyback. That is the big ticker here, right?
Yeah.
You're not winning this fight unless your Deuce comes back in, but it ended up being pretty decent for them overall. Let's say you had your 2 or 3 utility items here. What would you buy on, don't look, what would you buy on Pugna?
Oh, okay, I won't look.
In the late game situation.
Depth Shroud.
Q. He's in trouble.
Bounce in.
Didn't get bashed.
No bashes whatsoever. The Hawk is actually going to be able to stun Wally. They got on top of the Deuce with the stun. Gets off the BKB, but again, it doesn't matter if you stop the Mana Void. You were right. The damage, the single target damage is just overwhelming for this hero. Beastmaster's going to die next. Nisha pushed back by Makoto into the arms of 23, who will grip him with his claws and bring him down, and Liquid will GG out.
That was your Deuce dieback, and that's just it. A single shackle to a single tree. All those others were cut down.
The safe lane 23 Savage Magnus, which I'm a little bit inclined to agree with Jenkins. I think that hero's pretty damn good right now. In fact, they've got a lot of the really good heroes. I think Wind Ranger is pretty damn strong. Early Wind Run got to be leveled up to try and get Makoto out of here, but he's slowed enough. Deny attempted, but missed. A little bit too late on that one. Nisha will claim the last hit.
Yeah, but look at Mickey, man.
Well, what happened to Mickey?
He died. 1 or 2 big core kills in the early game, which require you being in the right place at the right time with the right resources.
Got to be able to get the skewer back. I don't think Zai cares too much. He's going to keep fighting it out. Boxy's closing in. Blood Grenade on the two of them will actually help alleviate a bit of pressure. Oh, time for the Lotuses. Who's going to get it?
That.
23 is going to commit, and he's going to have to maybe eat it right away and try and kill Zai. And he does manage to kill Zai. Now he's going to go for the kill on Boxy. Gale goes out. He's going to kite it backwards, but Boxy is going to die first. 23 doesn't even fall.
You can't give up the Lotus there when you have dominant lane position with 2 lane-winning heroes. This is a last pick Legion with a Veno support, and you're giving up the Lotus. You pay a big price, which means bring the support to them, contest the runes, fight it out. You have Veno. Veno is great at these early skirmish fights. Does a crap ton of damage, guarantees kills. I mean, yeah, just like that. It's easy pickings.
On one side, they kill Ollie. On the other side, Insania denies the Arcane Rune.
Crystals are the most efficient damage items in the game when you have power? I'm not sure.
Opening Shackle Shot, nice sneaky kill from Makoto.
He was on 400 HP, and that is what a power shot does to you.
Q, he was lined up against Boxy 1v1, but then Nisha came in to interrupt that one. They will trade out those supports, though, thanks to the rotation back from Makoto.
He's continuing to farm up. Will be that diffusal. No, it will be the Manta Rush. Look at that.
Call.
Sometimes,
every once in a while,
I get something right. That said, it is Jabs, so I don't know if I wanted to get what Jabs was thinking right, but we'll take it.
Your time covering Southeast Asia has an outcome. It's warped your ideas of Dota, Avery.
I understand the madness now. I mean, I think it is the correct call here. I think it's going to pay off. Another good Shackle.
Opening Global Silence. He dies so fast in the Blade Mail.
Oh my god. The
RP
DD.
as well. They're going to be able to catch the Storm Spirit. He's dead. Lasso and Mana Void being put to work there. They wanted to make sure he stayed dead. No chance for a zip away. Boxy going to be run down here as well with a Shockwave pullback and a couple of hits. Boxy.
That looked way too easy.
It did. That Blade Mail was supposed to protect him against the focus fire from Makoto, but the Shackle Shot opening gave him just enough time.
RP turnaround?
It's a lot of turnaround.
I mean, they're going to turn you around so much, you're back to dancing with Patrick Swayze here.
Well, speaking of Patrick Swayze, Zai turns into a ghost. And now the silence out on the Storm Spirit. He's dead as well. Out of mana, power shot. Oh, the heals. Oh, but a great Shackle Shot and Jabs commits for the kill. Again, just a little bit off. He needs to just a little bit closer. Come on, get him. Power shot. It nails him in the end. Nisha was trying to dodge it as best he could, but simultaneously needed to stay ahead of Jabs. Couldn't do both.
And Makoto putting on a Wind Ranger clinic out here. Slacks is somewhere crying in a dungeon basement right now. I don't know if that's the Harpoon. I think the Harpoon might just like drag the magnet. I don't know. We'll find out. Global to try and save from this duel.
That is not going to save him. The duel.
Wait, that was a... Was that a... No, that was not a double duel. All right.
Nisha does manage to get away here in the top lane. That was a close call. Gale, dip back in from Nisha, going for Makoto, and they've got the extra mana to give to Nisha too, so he can maybe keep fighting this one. Nice Shackle Shot though. Makoto gets to be able to disengage.
Saves that Aegis for another day. This item is not bought on anybody except Legion and Axe.
Got him! Global Silence too, and Jabs is nearby. Can they burn the mana? They'll have to use the RP just to ensure it.
I mean, you have to use that RP.
Oh, yeah.
That's another huge kill.
That was a Season 19 joke. We'll leave it there. Gets the Makoto. Didn't have the BKB.
Got
23 looking at, though. Wind Run was good enough. And now it looks like Zai's going to be the one to die. They still jump in. Nisha really wants to kill Makoto and finally gets it, but he's going to be completely out of mana after that fight. So it just means that Talon could keep chasing, I think, without fear, but they don't.
And they have this Blink Batrider. Like, the initiation's pretty free with Global up. Maybe they thought they'd just catch someone down here, but these 5-man smokes are hard to hit. That said, they found the best target.
Did they get him? Got him, but he morphed into strength. They're going to hit him with the RP anyway. Even though the more strength got out, they hit him with the Shackle as well, and all of this damage is going to be enough. It does mean you have to make sure not to use Counterspell. Nisha, whoa! Close call, they'll get Insania instead.
Instant TP top.
The rotation's coming out from Makoto, though, and he didn't get off Blade Mail, or he'd already used it earlier.
Used it earlier?
What did he use it on?
Maybe he was like proccing him off the Firefly.
And
Stop the
Nisha
blink.
still dies bottom lane. It looks like they saw the rotation from Makoto top, and Liquid thought it was okay to fight down here, but no, they're running into vision.
Talon have a lot of carries, and they're just spreading them across the map right now. Jabs feels invincible in this game. They do not have anti-mage answers.
I thought you would be the one dishing it out in those teams.
I mean, they take a mental toll on you. This game is taking a mental toll on Liquid. BKB. It's done for Zai. You got to find the jump.
Oh,
the
he
jump
hit him with the RP. Stop their initiation. Skewer back onto 3 with Global Silence over the top of it. The Mana Void does some damage to get the Harpoon back onto Mickey. Where are you going? Absolutely nowhere. Straight to a grave. That's where you're going, Mickey. Skewer stopping Nisha from getting his. Oh, it's done. It's out. They're done. Throw in the towel. They just tap out.
I mean, I agree this game is over, right? You're looking at these net worths. You are not winning this game. That's just a desperation smoke. Man, Liquid are not in form right now, and they are struggling, but hey, Talon get a 2-0 for the day. That's a nice start right there.